Chit, I have to say I crack up every time when you are standing between Layla and Eva, national anthem line.
Yep.
Was that intentional or unintentional?
Intentional, for sure.
Why?
For sure.
Why?
It's just really fun just standing in between them. They're like the two giants on our team, so it's just really funny.
It's just like a wide variety of what kind of athlete you
Yeah.
can be.
Yeah, that's what I aspire to be, that tall.
I guess how tough was Monday, just kind of fighting through? It sounded like you were pretty sick and all that. I can imagine trying to play a basketball game while sick doesn't sound very fun.
Mm-hmm. Well, I just knew I needed to push through for our team, and then I knew we would be off the next day. So just looking forward to that off day and getting through that game.
Kylie, what was it like getting back in the swing of things after 3 weeks?
Yeah, it was really nice. 3 weeks flew by, which was good, but I was definitely itching to get back out there, so it felt good to be back.
And then to have a big play like the block at the end of the game, what was that like to kind of feel like, was it like, oh, I'm back, you know?
Yeah, it was just good. I think that second half we had great momentum. And we kept going possession by possession. And yeah, we were all just really kind of just gritty, winning that win, so doing whatever I needed to. But yeah, really good team win.
Did you feel 100% when you were out there, or do you feel like you're still kind of warming up to it a little bit?
Yeah, it definitely was an adjustment getting back out there, but I feel really close to being about 100%. Adrenaline really helps in taking ibuprofen and whatnot, but yeah, it definitely helped, and I felt pretty solid.
When did you know, or when was it pretty much disclosed you're going to play?
We had shoot around that morning. I think I was starting to get back into it, and so it's kind of just like a day by day, practice by practice kind of thing. And so I knew that I would probably be playing, but it was kind of still up in the air, but I felt good, so.
On the pregame radio, Coach Chan said you were going to play limited minutes, and you ended up playing 24. Was that maybe a little bit more than you were expecting to play in your first game back?
I don't even know, to be honest. Like I said, the adrenaline was just running through me. I think we were initially thinking like limited, but whatever I needed to do, whether that was play or not play, just to help the team. So if that meant that I wasn't on the court because my ankle I wouldn't be on the court. So whatever I needed to do.
You're an expert on the anatomy of the ankle.
Yeah, I do a lot of research too on my own. Yeah, I know all the ligaments and everything. So.
Well, Jan was saying that it was like kind of a weird injury, or it wasn't like the more common. So I was curious if that had any impact on coming back and whatnot.
Yeah, I think it was more just like that time span of being out was just longer than the initial or typical sprain. But yeah, I've messed this one up a few times back in high school, and so looking at the MRI, they couldn't tell what was from previous to now, and so that was kind of crazy. But I'm like really good now, so that's all that matters.
Jan has staunchly defended you and supported you to us the last 2 or 3 press conferences, just talking about social media, stuff like that. Is that, kind of a road you've gone down looking at some of that stuff and all that, or do you avoid it at all costs, or how's that play with you?
I have the stuff that, I can talk to my friends on, but I definitely limit what I see. I only see the things that I want to see.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have X or anything like that. But, yeah, I think that's a huge thing is, like, seeing what you want to see and limiting what might be, holding you back.
Chit, you guys are going on a stretch here where you get Oregon tomorrow, and then I think it's 3 top 15 teams, just with the schedule ratcheting up, and maybe the last couple of games not being quite your guys' best performances. Just what do you guys want to change as you go into these tougher stretches?
I would say just taking it one game at a time, not trying to look past one team or another, because every game is going to be a dogfight, especially in the Big Ten. And so I'll just say, as a team, just taking it one possession at a time, one game at a time, one trip at a time. That's kind of what I think.
Does it also feel like even all the way to this point from the beginning, you missed some games with an injury sheet, Kylie's missed some games, Ava's had games where she's been in and out of foul trouble. Just does it feel like it's something that just needs to be getting everybody healthy and then everybody playing in the lineup, just so you can have kind of consistently know what's happening with the lineups?
Mm-hmm. It comes with basketball, injuries, health, everything that comes with basketball. So just being ready for your moment, especially the ones that whose minutes kind of like goes up and down. Just being ready for your moment, and when you get in, just being there.
Mm-hmm.
Chit Chat, from your vantage point, what do you feel like are the biggest differences from when the offense, runs and flows smoothly, like that third quarter, and then, how the game started where it's choppy and it's kind of hard to get really anybody going, I know there's a lot of factors, but, you know, as just kind of running the show, what do you feel like is the biggest differences between those stretches?
So the game it's a game of runs. So in the beginning, just being cool, calm, collected. Of course, like in the beginning, I wanted to do it better than I had done. So just coming out of halftime, Jan getting on me and my team also uplifting me, that was what I needed. And I knew I needed to stay present during the game.
Jan said that was one of the maddest she's been in
Yeah.
her head coaching tenure. Can you corroborate that? Was that a pretty fiery press conference or halftime speech?
I actually liked it. It motivated me to go out and just like do what I came here for. And my team also uplifted me. I want to give a shout out to my team because I was really down on myself, but I knew I needed to stay present in the moment for them. So
Kylie, you've been around longer than Chit has. I mean, obviously Jan was an assistant coach for part of that, but obviously she's more on the positive side of time. Just what is it like when she walks in and has that fiery halftime speech? Does it surprise you? Just does it fire you up? Just kind of how did you guys take it?
Yeah, I think similar to Chad, I think it just gets us fired up. And I think we also knew what we're capable of, and we knew we weren't holding that standard in that first half. So just maintaining that and getting that into the second half was really important. So I think it even means more when she does it too, because that's when you know, like, she expects more out of us. And so, yeah, it got us fired up for sure.
What, Kylie, I'm curious, like when somebody like Chit Chat is transferring to Iowa, do you like go online and watch some of her old highlights from Georgia Tech, or like is the season you're seeing out of Chit Chat, is that something that you like envisioned when you would have maybe seen what she had in the offseason?
I think I guess when there's transfers, we look at like maybe a few clips, but you don't really know much about them. But once they come during the summer, we do a lot of scrimmaging and stuff, so you kind of get a sneak peek at how they're going to be playing. So I kind of already knew she was going to be a hooper. But yeah, no, she's a phenomenal player, and it's so fun to play with her.
Were you on the same team as her in the scrimmages at the start, or did you like have to like get on the same team with her?
We do it just with our players, so we mix around the teams every single time. So it's always I don't think we're really on the team.
I don't think so.
Yeah, no,
think
we
so.
were never really on the same teams, just the way the lineups were. But yeah,
Kylie challenged me too.
yeah.
I was like, thank you, Kylie, for challenging me. So,
With
Way
that,
challenged me.
with that experience of going against Kylie and now getting to experience life without her on the floor, what does she bring to the team, Chit Chat?
she brings a lot, like a lot of stuff that you don't see on the stat sheet, a lot of stuff that people don't like to do. Kylie does that, and it showed in the game too, and she's a big reason why we won. So.
Kylie, I don't know if you guys are the type of team that like revenge game type stuff, but Oregon was certainly a game where last year there had a pretty significant lead and let it go, and that was the 5th straight loss in that losing streak. This is a game tomorrow that you guys have kind of had circled as we want to get one back with them.
For sure. Yeah, last year was really tough with them, tough go around. So kind of having that mentality going into that game. Like we said, each game's different. So knowing personnel, they have a lot of different players that are playing now this year, so it's not the same team. But yeah, having that mindset going in that, we got to get that one back that we didn't get last year.
I'm kind of curious, if you don't mind, Kylie, if you go back to the social media thing, is that something that like you have always steered clear of, or like in high school, did you have social media, or was there an experience that made you decide like, never mind, I don't want this as a college athlete?
Yeah, I had it in high school. I think once I got in college, more for my own well-being, I think as the years progressed and as I matured, I was just like, I don't need it. There's no reason to have it. I think it's more bad than it is good, so that's kind of why I steered away from it. But like I said, I still have like Instagram, TikTok, all that stuff, and talk to my friends, but staying away from the things that you don't need to see.
Is it easy to avoid that stuff on even like Instagram? I know people can, DM people if they want to, but like, do you have just all the filters in place that you can avoid, people that you don't want saying things about you or to you?
Yeah, I have the filter, so I really don't see much. Yeah.
I don't know if either of you know this, but tomorrow's a blackout. You've been a part of plenty blackouts here. This is going to be your first one. Just kind of talk about like what you feel like the environment's going to feel like.
I think it's going to be crazy. We have literally the best fans. Every time that we walk out into Carver, like, it's insane. So we're really excited. I think it's going to be a really cool experience.
I will say with my first blackout, I just can't wait to see the fans. I know it's going to be a lot of people there, so excited.